Hello again. Today I'm at Holy Trinity Church in Liverpool. And I was there a few months ago. It was so I put out about a month ago, even though it was in November. And last time I was here, I went past this headstone here, which is headstone for Charles Saggers. It's the early spring now, and so he's actually planted some daffodils around the grave, which is quite nice. But if you go to the headstone, this is what I was checked out last time. This is a young lad called Charles Saggers, and as you can see, if you can just about make it out, because the description's not as clear as it could be, but it says Charles Saggers, born 21st of April 1916, and he was killed by accident on the 3rd of September 1927. So I researched this, and like I said, he was only 11 years old. It's quite a tragic story. And him and his family lived in 11 Clint Road, which is in Edge Hill, not far from here. And he went to the school, which is, you can see the back of it over there. There's a school called Bluecoat School, very prestigious school in Liverpool, and quite a big history. And apparently, according to the story, I don't know if it's true, he had a premonition before he died, telling his school friends while walking through this very churchyard, because as I said, it's next to the school. He had a premonition that there would be loads of people, that he was going to die young, and that loads of people there'd be a big crowd of people at his funeral. And his friends obviously said, "Don't be silly. You're only young." And then a few weeks later, unfortunately, the poor lad was hit by a bus in North Wales while on holiday with his family. I'm going to document the evidence that he said that the premonition was true, but he certainly did, as it says there, travel by traffic accidents. And there was, according to newspaper reports, loads of people at his funeral, obviously, because he must have been a popular lad, and his family. And it is also possible this as it says, and it says Liverpool Bluecoat Hospital. It says at the top there, so maybe it looks like that Bluecoat School may have paid for the burial, or the church even as well, because his parents are buried in Anfield Cemetery. When he died, his mum was bringing up 7 children by herself. He was the youngest of 7, and unfortunately, obviously already lost her husband, and bring up 7 children by himself. And I assume, because it was a private school at the time, Bluecoat, so he may have won a scholarship, because obviously, his father was only a clerk, unless he got left some family money. She was bringing up all by himself, so he may have been even more tragic that he was a promising student and a whole life ahead of him, and unfortunately he suffers an accident. And it's also going from the tragedy. If you look at the newspaper report, it's actually the way it's reported in the newspaper. It says it's a motorbus. He was hit by a motorbus, not just a bus, a motorbus, which which is quite old language, and that there must be several types of buses that weren't, powered by motor. Yeah. Anyway, this is I'm going to find out more about the family and try and see if I can find the parents' resting place in Anfield at some time, and see if I can bring you an update on the story then if I find out more. Anyway, may you rest in peace. Thank you. Bye bye.